Man, oh man, am I excited about this. This morning we saw that Q3 earnings reports for Hyliion were released. Thomas Hyliion talked a little bit about what all happened over the last quarter and what things were put in place over the last few months. In today's video, I will simply just be going over that. I'll be going over a few key aspects of what he said, and I will be giving my opinion on what I think this means for the future. If you guys do enjoy these videos, if you do enjoy me giving you these updates and these notifications, please let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing if you are new to the channel. If you'd like to see any new videos in the future, if you'd like to give me any feedback, you can always do that in the comment section below. But with that being said, let's jump into it and let's see exactly what happened today. So one thing that was a key feature of today's conference was the fact that Hyliion announced that they had successfully installed 8 hybrid electric units in the third quarter of 2020 for 4 fleet-based customers. This is super important because this might not seem like a lot, but that does, confirm that they are out there and they are finally getting these things on the market. They're getting them out, they're getting them tested and seeing what happens whenever humans interact with their products. Because, they can put them all through these tests in the lab and all these different type of things. But at the end of the day, if they're not getting humans who are very destructive, getting their hands on it and testing it out and seeing what problems that we're going to end up figuring out, now the fact that they're doing that shows that they are a reality, they are in progress, and that they are going to start making leaps and bounds as long as they keep this product updated, adapted, and evolving. Now, one of the biggest things that I took away from this that I actually did not know about was Hyliion signed an agreement with FEV North America Incorporated. This is going to accelerate commercialization of the Hypertruck ERX. Now, if you don't know anything about FEV North America, FEV is a vehicle developmental center. It's located in Auburn Hills, Michigan, a region of high-tech businesses that are driving force for technical innovation in the mobility industry. They have a 26,000 square foot high-tech development space that provides vehicle development services to transportation industries. So this is basically just a vehicle center in which they can use to create the Hypertruck ERXs and also have them put onto the Class 8 trucks. Now, this is super duper important because, of course, Michigan is a very big region. Now, the reason I believe that this could, serve as a very good thing is the fact that FEV is huge. FEV also has a lot of options for people that they like to work with. And the fact that Hyliion is already big enough and they are already in such a reality that FEV is, willing to let them use them to work together with Hyliion to get these Hypertruck ERXs out there is super duper important. And it does say something about the success that Hyliion has had over the last couple months and the last year. Thomas Hyliion does go on to say that in the third quarter of 2020, we made progress toward commercialization of our hybrid and Hypertruck ERX solutions for Class 8 truck market, while also establishing key partnerships. We're experiencing strong interest for our solutions and are utilizing our resources to develop a scaled infrastructure that will be able to support a demand from this $800 billion market. Overall, I am pleased with the progress we have made as we remain on track to meet our product milestones in 2021. Now, this is probably the most standout part of the presentation that I picked out from today, simply for the fact that everyone was kind of iffy about the goals that Hyliion had set. Thomas Hyliion seemed like he was talking a big talk, and everyone was curious, okay, can he walk the walk? Is he going to actually be able to back up the things he's saying? Well, it does seem so. It seems like they are right on track with everything they've been saying. Now, from here to next year, they have a big jump to make. They have a lot of progress to make really, really fast. But the fact that they set out a plan and they are still, executing that plan and holding true to where they're supposed to be, it does give me confidence, especially as an investor. It makes me think, okay, well, it seems like they figured this thing out and they're still on track. And as long as they stay on track, I am going to be confident and I'm not going to have any insecurities or doubts with my investments. Now, Hyliion did mention the impact of COVID-19 on their business. They say that Hyliion continues to execute on its business objective and drive growth across its platform, despite the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the world economy. Hyliion's management team continues to work to advance its business objectives while maintaining the safety of its employees, suppliers, and customers. Hyliion has taken actions to mitigate issues caused by the pandemic and does not believe that those disruptions will materially impact or delay its long-term objectives. Now, that is super duper important. That was super big to me, and they haven't really talked about the pandemic at all because I was kind of curious. Okay, we have them, working in factories. We have people working these machines to get these Hypertruck ERXs put together. How will the pandemic, in a world where some people can't work in certain places, how is that affecting Hyliion? Is it slowing them down a bit? Is it maybe speeding them up because there's so much work out there? I was very curious to see, okay, what exactly has happened with the pandemic that has, caused Hyliion to react in what way? And the fact that they're saying, look, hey, yeah, the pandemic's going on. We're doing what we can to mitigate any issues that come up. But hey, we're all steam ahead. We're going forward. We're not slowing down, and we are on the right track. And that's really what I got from this whole entire thing. Yeah, they had, I think, reported a little bit of a negative earnings, which is, of course, that's what we all expected. But what it did tell me is that in this short time, especially since its merger, that Hyliion has made leaps and bounds toward its goal. They're not slowing down. They're not focusing on any of the drama, any of the negativity that's going around about the stock price. They're simply focusing on their goal and trying to get their product to the level that they want it to be. And that's super important to me. So let's continue to watch it. Let's see what exactly happens with the stock price. I think it's going to be super volatile over the next couple of days. We'll just have to see. But until then, I will be keeping you guys updated with any more news that does come out. If you guys do enjoy these videos, you can let me know by smashing that like button again. I really do appreciate it, and it helps me a ton. I hope to see you guys soon. And with all that being said, peace.